Flames dangerously close to the Florida Turnpike southbound lanes. The fire causing plumes of smoke to billow into the sky. As you can see right there, the NBC6 chopper photographer tells us he had never seen smoke reach that high into the sky. The flames are also causing major backups for miles as it burned so close to the turnpike. Now, this was earlier today. It forced the temporary closure of the southbound lanes for hours as traffic was diverted. The southbound lanes have since reopened. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Lorena Inclang. We have team coverage for you. First Alert meteorologist Steve McLaughlin is here to show us how the winds are affecting the fire and smoke. But we begin with NBC6's Jamie Garola live in northwest Miami-Dade with the latest on the firefight. Jamie.
Yeah, Lorena, actually the southbound lanes of the turnpike just opened within the last hours after remaining closed for several hours throughout the day. You know, this was supposed to be a fairly easy traffic day for people on the roads because of the Juneteenth holiday. We can imagine drivers got quite a surprise when they learned that parts of the southbound lanes of the turnpike were closed. And let me show you why. Take a look behind you if we can still see it. Maybe just a little bit of smoke smoldering from those trees above the highway. Those are the south lanes near 106th Street. Those fires were actually set by firefighters, creating a backburn to try and contain the real fire on the other side of it from crossing over the highway. This is what drivers saw heading north on Florida's turnpike between Okeechobee Road and Northwest 41st Street. Thick, heavy, white smoke drifting in the air just feet away from the shoulder on the opposite lanes. The smoke is white because the fires were intentionally set. Firefighters who have been battling flames for 6 days said a controlled burn to prevent wildfires from getting too close to the road.
We're working with our partner agencies with the Florida Forestry Service and our other partner agencies to support this effort. As a normal part of our operations, there may be a lot of smoke in the area, but we just want you to be aware of the smoke conditions and the road closures.
Traffic cam video from the turnpike shows just how massive the smoke is and the impact on drivers waiting at intersections and ramps.
Right now, we're taking advantage of these wind conditions because it is blowing towards the west. So that's why we're conducting a lot of the operations that are close to the turnpike that's creating a lot of this smoke. You may notice a significant amount of smoke coming off of the turnpike.
Thursday, one firefighter was injured, and Wednesday, nearly 200 families at a nearby mobile home park were asked to voluntarily evacuate. Miles away in Doral, some families say they've been feeling the effects of the fire all week.
We didn't know where the fire was coming from, so we were really worried.
Yeah.
Yes. After we found out, we're just hoping that they stop the fire, you know.
The smoke forcing this soccer dad to make adjustments for his son's practice.
The last 2 days, yes. The first day was really unbearable.
Hotspots still burn where the largest battle, the Quarry 2 fire, scorched 17,000 acres. It is now about 75% contained. Meanwhile, the Wells fire has grown to about 1,300 acres and is 50% contained. Today, officials announced a third fire, the Coptic fire, discovered Wednesday west of Chrome Avenue near the Hammocks. It burned nearly 3,000 acres and is 40% contained.
If you see or smell smoke, stay inside your homes, limit your outside exposure, as well as keeping your air conditioners on recirculate and your windows closed.
All right, so again, the big headline today after the wildfires have been spreading throughout the county for nearly 6 days now is that parts of the southbound lanes of the Florida Turnpike were closed because of those wildfires, because firefighters need to create a backburn in order to battle the fire that's on the other side of those trees. We are happy to report, though, that within the last hour, the southbound lanes are back up and running. Reporting live in northwest Miami-Dade, Jamie Garola, NBC6 News.